TIFU by troubleshooting a tech issue too well at a job interview. I was talking to a business that was looking for someone skilled at the program Tableau because the person who built their Tableau dashboards quit. Several of their important dashboards were no longer working, and they said they had an urgent need for someone who knows the program to fix those dashboards. So during my job interview, I asked when their dashboards went down. They said it was all around Thanksgiving. I asked if anyone had made changes directly to the dashboards that caused them to break. They said no. I then said, in that case, the problem most likely isn't with the dashboards at all. The problem is most likely that the data source behind the dashboards changed. Maybe someone renamed a column further upstream. Or someone took away a permission and needs to reinstate it. So after that they decided not to hire a Tableau developer anymore and just asked the guy who had built their proprietary database to revert some changes to their database. TLDR. I troubleshooted a problem so well at a job interview that they no longer needed me for the job. If the entire reason for hiring you was for a problem that could be fixed in 5 seconds, what did they plan to do with you the rest of time? They'll still be screwed when they need to fix the dashboards or add something new. This is the perfect opportunity if you have a desire to go the self-employed route. Come up with a quick contract and send them an engagement letter for next time they need something Tableau related. A typical hourly rate would be about 3x what you would expect on a salaried basis. I've done this with a different software product I know well, and it's worked for me. If I was the hiring manager and it was for contract work, I would have at least gotten your info set up and put you in the roster to save the trouble for when we do need you. If nothing else, as a sign of gratitude, and that I wasn't blowing smoke saying we'll keep you in mind for future contracts. The fact they just kinda said thanks and gave a handshake doesn't do you enough justice. At least you're already working featuring. I would have hired you. You're the guy who solves problems on the spot. Worth a fortune. It's a job interview, not a consulting visit. I've made that mistake too. If you're ever asked to solve their business problems, do it in the abstract to show you can. Or get a consulting contract signed and get paid. If you're asked to brainstorm and come up with ideas for a creative position, run. They're gonna rip you off. Bro just tech supported himself out of a tech support job. LMAOO. Send them a bill for your services. Sounds like you dodged a bullet. First they lost their Tableau expert and then implemented changes without a proper change management process. Then decided a single problem was a reason to hire someone. Sounds like a business that will self-inflict a fatal business decision sooner or later. I had a job interview for a 1099 consulting position. The interview was 2 hours long and it turned into an ad hoc training session where I was training the other consultants. At the end of the interview I was told I got the job and to bill them for the 2 hours. We billed the entire interview to a client. Send them an invoice for your services. What you should have said was, I can have this fixed in 6 months, get hired. Then set a reminder to fix it in 3 months. This may have been unintentionally, or intentionally, brilliant. Don't hire a high-priced consultant to solve a problem, just interview a few people with that skill set and have them solve it for free. Sigh. You did the right thing. They should cut you a check for a full day of consulting. But they won't. And that's why the universe has a bigger, better plan for your future. You should invoice them for your expertise. Get something out of it.
Send them a bill.
They should pay you for fixing the problem. Send them a bill. Similar. But I was hired. This was a few months after 9/11 and the dot-com crash. I was being interviewed to replace an existing cold fusion web app with other technology, then work additional projects. Their most skilled developer had left. During the interview, the CF site went down. I volunteered to look at it. They sat me at the PC and we brought up the website. The error message was a stack trace that essentially said, "Database out of space." I asked where the database was. They had no idea. Apparently there was a service hosting it. I explained that they need to add more storage space. Probably buy it. They gave me the phone number and had me call. I get the representative on the phone and say, "It's company name. We ran out of space on our database. Can you please verify?" They verified. "Has this happened before?" They stated, "Yes." I asked what happened. "What is taking up all the space?" They explained it was the log files. So what did name of developer I was replacing do last time? Quote, "He had us delete the log files. Then do that." Done. Refreshed the page. And it worked. Got the job. Explained how to handle it to the manager in charge of managing the CF site. 2 months later, he comes to my cubicle. It happened again. He didn't remember that I explained how to solve it earlier. I called the database host again and found out they could turn off the logging. So I had them do that. Replaced the CF site the next month. Building goodwill and a good reputation is money in the long run. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think if I were the hiring manager I would pay you a consultant fee for that. Honestly, I wonder if you're entitled to one already. Obviously you ethically are, but I mean legally.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Errorcast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.